Basically, when you're homeless in Long Beach, you become to learn that you don't need an alarm clock because at 5 a.m. the buses start. As soon as you hear a bus, you know it's 5 a.m. It's time to get up and at least start packing because soon thereafter a business owner will come and shoo you away or the cops will come. A lot of the homeless in downtown Long Beach and even from beyond will come to COA immediately. They wake up, shake off the rust and head this way. And they walk through the door, which opens at 7. They come into the chapel, they sit in the pews in order, they get called in order back to the dining room, which is downstairs, so they go 10 at a time. And we organize them, they sit, we feed them, always a great meal, cooked by paid chefs. And they eat, and they go out the other door down to a back area where there's bathrooms if they need it. It's an ongoing issue when you're homeless, is going to the bathroom. And then they're out and about on their way. I can't say enough about the bags. That's I see them come in here all the time with, some of them carry too much, and carrying that stuff on your back all the time burns energy and calories pretty fast, so you have to eat. And then water is a huge issue. You got to know where I hear them talking, where every fountain is, every drinking fountain, the ones that haven't been turned off, or which restaurants will be kind enough to give you a cup. Water, plugging your phone in is a constant battle. In Long Beach, especially downtown, you're not going to find plugs. They're covered up, even at the coffee shops. You're not going to find benches just to hang out on, at least at a bus stop. They take them out for a reason. Between the meals, there's a lot of downtime. You're either doing things that you need to do to get better, like going to welfare or county mental health, maybe even calling a rehab, whatever it is. It all has to be planned around those meals. And times when you can go pick up clothes, like Fridays at COA, every Friday. I like to say the afternoons are the toughest part of being homeless, but of course the night's probably the toughest because of the cold, mainly, and dangers, those two things alone. People who are homeless for more than a week or two generally have their preferred spot, safe, sheltered, whatever it may be. And to get it, you pretty much got to be tucked in by 8. You go after that, it might be taken, and then you have to scramble to go find another spot, food items. So if anyone wants to live the life of a homeless person, just setting up a cardboard box on a sidewalk and spending the nights, that's just the night, which is hard enough, sleeping on concrete without a blanket. But if you really want to experience being homeless, get a backpack, fill it to the brim with clothes, canned food, whatever, just fill it to the brim. Put it on your back and start walking from 8 a.m. till 5 or 6, just walk. And then go do it again and tell us how you feel. Do it over and over again, and eventually your body's gonna give out and you're gonna be really tired. You're gonna be sleeping at the parks and doing whatever you can just to survive. And there's probably nothing worse than having no hope. You're on the street, you're hurting, you're hungry, you're tired, you're hot, and then you just sit there and you're just like, I got no hope. And you'll see a lot of that, of people literally on the sidewalks asleep. You think, why don't they just go to the shade or the park? They just can't take another step. They fall where they fall because they're beat. When you're exhausted carrying a bag on your back, the first hurdle is gonna make you want to give up. So you can go, you need to go here, and you do what you're told, and you go there, and they say, oh, you can't do that till Thursday, till you do this step, to get to this step, to get to this step, and eventually you just get tired, and you just like, screw it, for lack of a better term. To get housing, you need money. To get money, you need a job. To get a job, you have to do a job interview. To do a job interview, you need clothes and a shower. But you can't get clothes without money. And it's a vicious circle. But really what COA does is provides a hand to someone who's down to get them off their knees and onto their feet so they can take that next step towards recovery. So we are the bridge from absolute bottom to road to recovery. There's this perception that we serve the homeless. That's not true at all. We serve a lot of people. And The senior citizens live nearby and they're just broke. Limited income, very isolated, and they come for the food bank and food, keep their fridge stocked, saving them money. So we do a lot of direct services, like hot meals every day, every morning, dinner 5 days a week. We do the food banks Tuesday and Thursday mornings. They can come get dry goods, canned goods, and then, you know, free legal clinic every Friday, free clothes every Friday, other things. If they come in and say, man, I'm really sick, we will figure out how to get them to either an ER or medical attention. COA has the institutional knowledge and experience to be that connection from point A on the streets to point B, which is the next step to get on the road to recovery.
Between 10 a.m. and noon every Friday, we give away diapers to mothers or families that bring in their child or proof that they have the child. Today it's a little extra special because we also have buckets for hygiene products as well as some extra food items. So when they come in, our volunteers and workers, who are well protected as you see, we'll hand them out, and they're helping so many mothers out there with the cost of diapers nowadays and not being able to go out. And we've had up to well over 100 people the last couple weeks.
We are now getting people from farther away where it used to be just local. Last week we had somebody drive out from Puente Hills.
How is this diaper giveaway? Is it really helpful for you during this emergency?
Of course, yeah, it's helped it a lot.
How long have you been coming?
This is my third time.
Third time?
Yeah, because right now I'm not working. So the place I'm working is closed for almost 2 months.
The emergency?
Yeah, so the emergency, yeah. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Because I help you a lot with the Pampers, because everything's expensive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been coming here for the diapers?
This is the first time.
Oh, awesome.
I actually got a notification from a friend on Facebook knowing our necessities, so I came by. I wasn't really expecting much because, you know, everything's so overwhelmed right now with people and everything. But as I drove up, I was actually amazingly surprised that it was a short line and that the help is actually here.
During this crisis, as we did before, we give food out for people to take home, cook themselves, from 9 a.m. to noon every Tuesday and Thursday, so twice a week. People who need food, maybe are hurting for finances, want to supplement their refrigerator, they can come here and take a bag prepared for them. We've been very blessed with donors of food, and our volunteers and staffers have been working to hand it out to whoever comes here, no questions asked.